Hello, good day everyone. My name is Sita Hamid. I am UUM student semester May 2024. For my subject Nbbs 1313 Psychology and Sociology for nurses, I would like to give a short of presentation. So now I will talk about the introduction, type of personality in psychology, the big five personality traits, Myers-Briggs types indicator we call MBTI, answer PEN model, humanistic theories, behavior and social cognitive theory, impact of personality on daily activities, particularly in health, personal health management, stress and coping mechanism, social interaction and relationship, professional life and work environment. For the introduction, to personality development, the significance was understanding personality aids in predicting behavior and life outcome. The factor influenced by both genetic and environment, dynamic nature, personality, and growth over time. Research goal is measure traits, understand origin, and improve well-being. So let's start with the types of personality in psychology. There is various model theories has been developed to categorize and understand personality. This is what the example is the big five personality trait. This trait, also known as the five-factor model (FFM), is widely accepted framework for describing personality. This model posits the personality can be boiled down to the five word of dimension, which you can see beside here. Openness to experience. This trait encompasses attributes such as imagination, creativity, and preference for novelty and variety. Individual high in openness and curious about the world are willing to consider unconventional ideas. For instance, a scientist who explores innovative research methods might score high in openness. The second one is conscientiousness. This dimension involves high level of thoughtfulness, impulse control, and goal-directed behavior. Conscientious individuals are organized, mindful of detail, and reliable. And an example is a project manager who meticulously plans and executes tasks to meet deadline. The next one, extraversion. Extraversion is characterized by accessibility, sociability, talkativeness, assertiveness, and emotional expressiveness. Extroverts are energetic and thrive in social situations. For example, a salesperson who gives engaging with clients and networking is a prime example of extraversion. So the next one was agreeableness. This trait reflects individual difference in concern for social harmony. Agreeable people are considerate, kind, generous, trusting, and trustworthy. For example, a community worker who built a strong cooperative relationship as exemplified high agreeableness. Okay, next one was neuroticism. Neuroticism refers to the tendency to experience negative emotion like anger, anxiety, depression. Those high neuroticism are more likely to experience emotional instability and negative emotional state. An individual who often worries and feel anxious about the various aspects of life may score high in neuroticism. This is the scoring. Okay, so next proceed to the next. As you can see here is the Myers-Briggs type indicator based on Carl Jung theory categorized personality into 16 distinct types across four dichotomies. For example, is introversion versus extroversion. This dimension reflect where individuals drive their energy. Introverts are energized by solitary activities and extrospection, while extroverts gain energy from social interaction. Okay, sensing versus intuition. These additionally describe how individuals perceive information. Sensing types are focused on concrete details and direct sensory experience, while intuitive types look for a pattern and abstract possibility. Thinking versus feeling. These dimensions indicate how individuals make decisions. Type, uh, the thinking types rely on the logic and objective criteria, while feelings type prioritize personal value and the impact on others. For example, an engineer who makes decisions based on data exemplifies of thinking type, whereas the counselor who consider client feeling represent a feeling type. So for judging versus perceiving, this dichotomy reflect lifestyle preference. Judging type prefer structure and planning, while perceiving type favor flexibility and spontaneity. For example, an accountant who enjoy detailed planning might be a judging type, while a freelance artist who thrive and creative freedom could be a perceiving type. So here I have ancient PEN model known as the PEN model, focus on three primary dimensions, which you can see here. For the first one is the psychotism. This dimension measure aggressiveness and interpersonal hostility. High level of psychotism are linked with creativity and non-conformity, but can also indicate antisocial behavior. For example, is highly innovative yet sociality unconventional artists might score high in psychotism. For extraversion, similar to the Big Five, this dimension is insect model measures sociability and the tendency to seek external stimulation. Extroverts are ongoing and energetic, while introverts are more reserved. A characteristic leader who enjoy public speaking would likely score high and on introversion. Neuroticism. This dimension assesses emotional stability versus instability. High neuroticism indicate a tendency to experience negative emotion and stress. For instance, a person who frequently experience anxiety and mood swing might score high on neuroticism. So let's proceed to the next one. Humanistic theory. Humanistic theory developed by psychologists like Carl Rogers and Abraham Maslow emphasize personal growth or self-actualization. For the first one is Maslow hierarchy of needs, which is proposed that Maslow proposed that human motivation is based on hierarchy of needs, starting with the basic psychological necessity, followed by safety, love, and belonging, esteem, and the culminating in self-actualization. Self-actualization is a realizing, fulfilling one potential. A humanitarian working towards global change might be considered self-actualized. So for Rogers' self-concept theory, as you can see here, Carl Rogers emphasized the self-concept, which is our perception of our ability, behavior, and characteristic. Rogers believed that for personal growth and environment, genuine acceptance and empathy is essential. Unconditional positive regards help the individual develop a healthy self-concept and achieve self-actualization. For example, a supportive teacher who encourages students to explore their interests represents Rogers' principle. So let's proceed to the behavioral and social cognitive theory. Behavioral and social cognitive theory focus on the influence of the environment cognitive process on personality and behavior. For behavioral theory, prominent figures like B.F. Skinner and John Watson emphasize observable behavior and the roles of reinforcement and punishment. This theory suggests that personality is a result of learned behavior through environment interaction. For instance, a child who receives praise from good behavior is likely to continue that behavior to the positive reinforcement. The second one was the social cognitive theory. Albert Bandura, social cognitive theory highlight observational learning, self-efficacy, and reciprocal determination. Bandura proposed that personality is shaped by interplay between personal character, behavior, and environmental influence. Self-efficacy of the belief is one ability to success significantly impact how individuals approach challenges. An example is an athlete who believes on the capability to win, leading to rigorous training and perseverance. Each of these model theories unique insight into understanding personality. Collectively, they are offer comprehensive view of the factor contributing this distinctive pattern of thought, emotion, and behavior that define individual. This understanding is vital for applying psychological principles to improve mental health, enhance personal development, and optimize human human interaction. So let's talk about the impact of personality on daily activities, particularly in health. For personal health and management, conscientious individual tends to adhere to health promoting behaviors such as regular exercise, balanced diet, and following medical advice. Their organization skill and reliability ensure that they maintain health routines and preventive measures leading to a better health. In contrast, individuals with high in neuroticism may struggle with health management due to anxiety, emotional instability. They often experience health-related anxiety, increasing healthcare utilization, and potentially poorer health outcome due to stress-induced health issues. And then the openness to experience positively influence health by encourage the adoption of diverse health practices. These individuals are more likely to try to new diet, exercise, or alternative therapy, enhancing their health and well-being. So for the next was stress and coping mechanism. Personality traits play a significant role in stress management and coping mechanism. Extrovert typically manage stress by seeking social support and engaging in social activities which provide emotional release and practice advice. Their sociability help them build robust support networking and can mitigate stress. So for introvert may prefer solitary activities like reading or meditation to cope with stress. These activities allow them to recharge and reflect, providing a sense of calm and control. And then for agreeable individuals, often used to positive coping strategies such as seeking support and resolving conflict amicably. Their cooperative nature fosters strong relationships acting and buffer against stress. Conversely, those high neuroticism may resort to maladaptive coping mechanisms like avoidance of substance abuse, exacerbating stress level, and negatively impact health. So, for the social interaction and relationship, personality traits significantly shape social interaction and relationships as extrovert with their outgoing and sociable nature tend to have large social network and engage more frequent in social activities. Agreeable individuals are typically empathize and cooperative, helping them build a main positive relationship. Individuals with high neuroticism may face relationship challenges due to emotional instability and negative thinking. Openness to experience influence, social interaction, individuals in high interest, curious and open-minded, enjoying diverse and enriching social experience. Their willingness to embrace novelty, foster creativity of innovation in group setting. So professional life and work environment. Personality impact professional life and work environment in various ways. Conscientious individuals are reliable and hardworking, making them valuable employee likely to success in their career. Their attention to detail and organized skill help to excel in the task requiring precision and dedication, particularly in field demanding accuracy and consistency like research, accounting, and healthcare. For extroverts thrive in roles involving teamwork, leadership, and frequent social interaction. Their assertiveness and enthusiasm can inspire or motivate colleagues, contribute to positive work environment. They are often excel in sales, marketing, management, position, their outgoing nature. Introvert may prefer roles allowing independent work and minimal social interaction, enable them to focus on tasks without constant interruption. They often excel in fields requiring deep concentration and solitary work like writing, programming, and laboratory research. For openness to experience is associated with creativity and innovation, making individuals high in their traits suitable for jobs requiring original thinking and problem-solving skills. They are often open to new ideas and approach leading to improvement and advancement in their field. This trait particularly valuable to artists, scientists, and entrepreneurs. Agreeableness enhances teamwork and collaboration in the workplace. Agreeable employers are cooperative and helpful, often going out with their way to assist colleagues and create a harmonious work environment. Their interpersonal skills make them effective produce requiring negotiation and conflict resolution. So for the conclusion, as I shared before, personality tools, Big Five and MBTI help understand individual difference. Application useful in a personal and professional development. Benefit enhance self-awareness, relationship, and career growth. Future direction is to emphasize holistic approach to integrate personality insight into health. Thank you. From me, Siti Fatimah binti Abdul Hamid.